2023 is almost over, and I want to thank Oda and each individual that was involved in any aspect of making One Piece a success this year. I want to thank you guys for watching my videos because it has been a phenomenal year. Because of this, I wanted to make a video where I talked about the best moments from One Piece this year. So this includes not only the manga, which spans, or at least the chapters that dropped this year was 1071 through 1102, anything with the anime, and just One Piece related in general. I do want to mention I had to make a lot of hard cuts because if not, then this video would last forever and I don't feel like editing such a long video. But if you guys enjoy regular anime content, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you guys never miss out a new video. That way, my name is Potential Unleashed, and let's talk about the best moments from One Piece in 2023. Gotta start out with the live action, gotta give it some praise because it was the #1 ranked show on Netflix for 3 weeks straight. So many different individuals enjoyed it, which means a lot because we've rarely seen any successful live action anime adaptation. There were definitely things that I wasn't the biggest fan of, but that was outweighed by how phenomenal they did with this series. The cast, the fight scenes, the emotions, it all felt like I was watching One Piece. And Emily Rudd, haha, don't even get me started about her. But overall, the live action was a good series. It was a success. It's already got a season 2 that's been confirmed, and I cannot wait for it to release. Technically, this was revealed in chapter 1044, which happened in 2022, but in the anime, Gearfifth's appearance was in episode 1071 and it appeared until episode 1076. Y'all do not understand how hyped this episode was. There were so many posters, so many billboards, trailers. Honestly, in every way, shape, or form that it could be promoted, Gearfifth was promoted. Crunchyroll and a lot of other sites, it crashed and wasn't working for like 15 to 20 minutes, and each and every episode was phenomenal and beautifully done. Heck, I'd argue that episode 1074 had the best choreographed fight in all of One Piece. So hats off to everyone and shout out to everyone that worked on the Gearfifth episodes because they were nothing short of perfection. Imagine saying that you defeated a Yonko, then your very next fight against another Yonko, you were completely outclassed. That's exactly what happened to Kid and Law. They took down Big Mom, and in Wano, they got bounties of 3 billion, the exact same number as Luffy, who has the title of Yonko. Then what happened? After they left Wano, they went on their separate paths. Law, he ran into Blackbeard, while Kid ran into Shanks. Law at least put up somewhat of a fight against Blackbeard, getting a few hits in, but Kid, that brother, he got his ass whooped by Shanks, who hit him with the first name attack that we ever seen Shanks use, the Divine Departure. Both of them had to give up on their rubbings that they worked so hard to achieve and suffer humiliating defeats, and I can't wait to see how they'll bounce back and return to the story. This is the best flashback in all of One Piece, and no other flashback comes close. And I'm being dead serious. No, this isn't recency bias, and the flashback that I am referring to is Kuma. It spans from chapters 1095 all the way to 1102. We learned so many different things about Kuma, that he's a buccaneer, one of the strongest, most durable, has the most endurance of the races in the entire series. He was a slave, a revolutionary, a father, pirate, warlord, weapon, you name it. In his flashback, we learn more about God Valley, the revolutionary, Saturn and Kuma's relationship, Ginny, Bonnie, and much more. He's someone that suffered, I argue, more than anyone else in the entirety of the series, and hopefully he can find a way to get his happiness. These 2 episodes adapted the climax of Sanji versus Queen and Zoro versus King. Hands down, these are the 2 best animated episodes that involves a fight with Sanji and Zoro. Let's start off with Sanji. I think they did a good job of portraying his internal struggle. There were so many beautiful shots of him breaking free from his German past. The fight choreography was amazing, both when using Diaba and Ifrit Jambe attacks. I especially liked when they switched up the animation style while he was fighting Queen after unlocking Ifrit Jambe. Now for Zoro vs King, I think the anime did a fantastic job of elevating the manga. A lot of fans felt like the fight was cut short. Well, not in the anime. I love how much they highlighted and focused how much Luffy and Kaido mean to Zoro and King. The climax when King sent his final attack, Zoro cutting everything in sight with 103 Mercies, Dragon Damnation. Finishing off King, the only word that you could say that these episodes were absolutely stunning. There are two individuals that I have to apologize to. That would be Garp and Koby. I did not give them the respect that they deserve.
I owe you an apology. I wasn't really familiar with your game.
Let's start with Garp. He still got it. I don't care what he says about his age declining and his strength ain't the same. That brother still got a lot left in the tank. That Galaxy Impact and Galaxy Divide were some of the most impressive attacks that we've seen. He fought against Aokiji, Shiryu, Pizarro, and gave them a run for their money. From Koby, that Honesty Impact, it shows how hard he's trained and how much he's grown by being Garp's disciple. It does suck seeing that Garp has been captured by the Blackbeard Pirates and we have no clue exactly what's going to happen, but I cannot wait to see where Oda's going with this plot line. It was up for debate whether or not the Gorosei were strong or figureheads. Well, we definitely got that answer in chapter 1095. Saturn appears to be either a devil or have a devil-like fruit. We honestly still don't know. His design is speculated to be based off the yokai, the Ushioni, the head of an ox, and the body of a spider. This part we're not necessarily sure if it's exclusive to Saturn or not, but he appears to have some form of a regenerative ability. He's so powerful that he can send glares at people and it sends some form of attack. One killed a random machine while the other sent Sanji flying, unable to move and bleeding, which now with his awakening, Sanji, he's immune to a lot of attacks. That just shows how strong this attack actually is, and so many people have Sanji in their top 30. Well, if he got low diff like this, Saturn might just be on a whole nother level. This reveal was so shocking and so much was speculated by the One Piece community. It had us talking about the Gorosei, making YouTube videos, going to Twitter, TikTok, all of the above for a hot minute. We've been with Luffy for such a long time, seeing his progress over the year, and him defeating Kaido was something special. All the training that he had to do, all the adversity that he had to face, Luffy was rewarded for it and finally gained the title of Yonko. Besides the Pirate King, you could say that this is the second most important title that a pirate could have. He's achieved a title that only a handful of pirates can say they've ever claimed. This means that he has the same title as Shanks and that Luffy is officially a great pirate. So that means it's only a matter of time before we get to see that Luffy-Shanks reunion. The fight between Luffy and Kizaru, at least to me, I think it was Luffy's biggest prove-it moment. A lot of people will argue Kaido, where there's a lot of asterisks because of the different individuals that Kaido had to go through. This one was different because it was a 1v1, nobody else around, a Yonko going against an admiral. What did Luffy do? Well, for starters, he kicked Kizaru with an advanced conqueror's attack, claiming that he's 100 times stronger than before, and I love this Rayleigh reference. In Gear 4th, he got outclassed a little bit. Kizaru definitely had the upper hand, but in Gear 5th, the fight was evenly matched after Luffy hit Kizaru with a star gun, making both of them unable to move. So I'd say that Luffy definitely proved why he's a Yonko and that he definitely deserves that title. During the Reverie, we were under the impression that Sabo killed Cobra, and that's why he got the title of the Flame Emperor. Well, the missing pieces were revealed from chapters 1083 to 1086. The revolutionaries destroyed the hooves of the Celestial Dragon. They also fought against the admirals and were able to successfully free Kuma. Charlos, who was constantly trying to take Shirahoshi back with him, got destroyed by Leo and Sai, where Mioshgar got the death sentence because he let them escape, and he's being judged by the leader of the Holy Knight, Saint Figurlin Garling, who was a defining figure during God Valley. We learn more about the Void Century, part of the meaning of the letter D, Queen Lilian and Nefertari family being a part of the D clan. The Gorosei, they're all freaking monsters who are insanely strong, plus Emu strong themselves. Heck, one attack left Sabo clinging for dear life, and we also learned that Emu was the one who actually killed Cobra instead of Sabo. This chapter, it gave us a lot of the answers that we have been looking for since the start of the series, and it has some implications on the endgame of the series. And those are what I consider to be the best moments of One Piece in 2023. Let me know which moment was your guys' favorite from this year. I'm looking forward to next year, and I hope you guys stick with me then. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you guys never miss out on a new video. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok is on the screen and in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to unleash your potential.